It is Monday the 20th of May, and in today's video I'm going to be taking you through my experience of DJing for the 2024 Speedway Grand Prix of Germany. It was our earliest start to date. We had to leave the house before 4 AM, but thankfully we only had to drive to Heathrow Terminal 2, which is about 75 minutes from Salisbury on a good run. We got through security at Heathrow in about 3 or 4 minutes. The terminal was surprisingly quiet. My feet were still hurting from Warsaw last weekend. So naturally, we had to walk halfway to Munich and board the plane on gate 900,000. I had a slight brown trouser moment when the airport staff started weighing people's 8-kilo hand luggage. But with a little bit of the Carlito charm, I managed to swerve my 15-kilo case getting lumped onto the scales. What a result. When we arrived in Munich, we took an Uber from the airport to Landshut. It's only about half an hour away, and then we checked into our hotels. After a quick power nap, I headed to the stadium to start rehearsals. The first thing that hit me was just how close fans can get to the actual track. Leaning over the fence, I could almost touch the airbags. Rehearsals went well, and after we ran through the production a couple of times, we got a lift back to the hotel with Straw Hill. When I'm away, I'm always trying to get into the passenger seat, but keep finding a steering wheel. I had a little chuckle to myself when I saw that the driver's seat was in the lounge position. My friend has a new baby back home in Paris and is definitely taking advantage of being able to catch up on some sleep. We got back to the hotel and had a couple of German lagers and a few tasty mimosas. I think the barman at the hotel wanted to get an early night, so to keep us sweet, he gave us a load of coins to use in the vending machine. It was great to catch up with Ned, Josh and Taylor. The next morning, I was up about 6:30 AM, and after prepping some music, I made my way down to breakfast. There's nothing quite like German lift music to get you fired up for the day. Meg met me at the hotel just after lunchtime. We jumped in a taxi and made our way to the stadium. The qualifying crowd was miles bigger than any I'd seen throughout the 2023 or the 2024 season thus far. The Germans packed out the stadium from the click of the bolt on the gate, lapping up the beautiful weather, beers and bratwursts. Again, I'll keep saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I honestly think this is the closest you can get to a speedway bike going full throttle in Europe. It's a really unique experience, and watching the racing from bends 1 and 2 must be absolutely incredible. Soon after, it was time for the main event, and as always, we started the show with the 5-minute countdown before pressing on to the rider presentation and national anthem of Germany. The view from my DJ console was mint. Shout out once again to the front of house team. They always end up putting me in a sick location to play from. The meeting was brilliant. Loads of good racing, the sound system was top notch, the MC did a great job of hyping up the German crowd, and it was great to see Mikkel Mikkelsen get his first ever GP win. Landshut really did put World Championship Speedway back on the map in Germany, and I'm pleasantly surprised of how much of an improvement it was on Teterov last year. This is a round that I'd highly recommend to fans wanting to experience Speedway on the continent. It's not as big as one of the Polish Grand Prix, but the travel logistics couldn't be simpler, and there really is a special charm about the stadium and the site layout. Landshut is one of those places in which you can make a full day out of the event. Credit to the local promotional outfit for putting on such a fantastic meeting. Germany was one round last year that I would not have encouraged fans to travel to, but with the site change, this is one round that I'll be incredibly excited about returning to in 2025. As always, thank you to everybody for supporting the channel. We're only around 6 weeks old and we're about to hit 25,000 views. Our goal is to bring a positive spin to as many Speedway stories as possible. We also want to help fans who are wanting to travel to watch world and domestic Speedway. We're almost at 250 subscribers, and when we hit 250, we're going to start doing interactive live shows. In these shows, we will have special guests from throughout the Speedway community. And we're even going to give fans the opportunity to ask their own questions, all live. As always, be sure to like the video and subscribe to support the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.